let's talk about Inside Out 2. So Inside Out 2, for those who don't know, is about Riley once again. Now she has officially entered into puberty, leaving joy, sadness, fear, anger, and disgust to deal with the new emotions that come with puberty. Inside Riley's mind, uh, anxiety, basically boredom, ennui, envy, and of course embarrassment. And basically now they have to contend with these other emotions that want to more so control Riley through their own means, causing Riley to have a whirlwind of emotions at a time where we can all relate to having those emotions. And this story, I think, seeks to be more relatable to a mass audience. It's about anxiety, something that a lot of people can agree that like at least one or more of 5 people have. Like if you sit down in a group of 6 people, like half of them are going to have anxiety, I believe is a statistic that I've heard, but I don't know is true. And I sure as hell have those issues. But I think that this film handles it really well. And I think this is a perfect movie to watch with your middle school aged kids and stuff like that. And this is a fun movie. This is gorgeously animated. It is obviously an upgrade compared to what they did 10 years ago with the original Inside Out, but it's not exactly like a full-on upgrade, but it is noticeably better in animation quality. And the actress who plays Riley is actually a different actress, and you know what? I can forgive that. Riley's supposed to be going for puberty. She's supposed to be a little older. It makes sense that she sounds a little older, and I like that. But it is. I thought the dad was different. The dad isn't different, but I will say, I think the guy who plays Bill Hader as Fear did a good job, even though it is noticeable that he is not Bill Hader. And of course, Disgust. I don't like meeting Kaylin at all, so this was honestly an improvement when it came to Disgust. But anger and sadness do have their moments to shine, of course. And Joy, played by Amy Palmer, is stupendous. And of course, Maya Hawke, as well as Anxiety, does a phenomenal job as well. This is a good cast. And I think that they're able to sort of have Anxiety be the villain of the film, be the antagonist of the film, with Anxiety having its purpose. I don't know if it's exactly like the correct literalization of anxiety. Who knows? Some psychiatrist someday will probably be like, it's not exactly how anxiety works, but it's pretty damn close. And you know what? That's fine. I think that they were able to make this abstract thing that goes on in our mind into an actual tangible character, and I think they did a good job of that. Because I think anxiety does sort of just grab a hold of you and take control of you, and I think what I had more in 2018, 2019, I think what I had more was depression than anxiety, but I do certainly suffer from anxiety. I think that's something that a lot of people suffer from. And this film, I think, helps kids possibly express themselves. Then I think that's the goal of the film. Whether or not that was actually the goal of the film, who knows? But I think I think that it does a good job at possibly opening up the door, which is what a good television does. Good stories do. Because I think it's just relatable. I'm sure I'm gonna maybe fall in love with it a bit more as I get older, sort of like what happened with the first film. But this is most certainly, I think, now I love Onward, but I do think that this is probably the best Pixar movie of this decade, and the best Pixar movie in probably a while. Like even before the turn of the decade, I think this is kind of their best in a while. Yeah, I loved it. I love to hear what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts on the characterization of anxiety? What did you think stepping out of this film? Like I said, I loved it. I thought it was very good. And I think it does a good job at sort of visualizing the emotions that we have. And I also appreciate that in the first film, Riley was more of just where the film took place. I appreciate that they took the time to make her an actual character. So, yep. That's all for now. Remember that God made especially loves you very much. I hope you're having a very lovely day. And as always, God bless you all.